as I mentioned at the start, we've got quite a cool network setup for this meeting. Tom at Portfast has been working on that with IDAC, a local provider who've been extremely helpful. So Tom just wanted to talk to the setup a little bit and maybe share some statistics with you.
Right, hello, I'm Tom, I run Portfast and I'm on the IX Leads board. So, I know that you guys like good internets when you come to these things. So normally when we do it, we have a little 1841 Cisco box. We plug it in the corner. It makes a tunnel through whatever crappy, horrendous network the venue have provided us with. And good internets, a /23 and some IPv6 come out of the other side and it works and everyone's happy. But we thought, since we're in Sheffield, we thought we'd have a little bit more bandwidth than normal. This 100 meg thing on a tunnel, screw that, we can do gig. So, it all starts off in Telehouse. Got a nice picture there. As we all know, the internet is not made of clouds and kittens. You take the lid off it, and it actually looks like that. So, IDAC, a local data center. They are over there somewhere. I did some measurements. We are currently 230.8 kilometers from Telehouse. So that's where we're starting. That's where my network is. And we always use the same subnet because it makes certain things easier, like we can number our access points, blah, 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 blah. So, IDAC. They've joined LONAP. Very helpfully, they have accepted all my strange requirements. They've been very, very accommodating. I just added a static route for the meeting subnet to their address, and they brought it out in their data center over there. That's 1.46 kilometers away. So far, so good. That's great. We've got the meeting network in Sheffield now. Turns out that they are a wireless ISP as well as a data center, and they've got an air fiber on the roof of the Holiday Inn Express over there, which is 136 meters away. This is brilliant. We've almost got the network into the building. Behind the reception in the Holiday Inn Express is a little Cisco box, which has got a photo of it there. That's your default gateway, and it's being a media converter as well. So turns out there's a bundle of multi-mode fiber that goes across the road, which brings us the last 136 meters in there. You can see we've used a mode conditioning cable, and it comes out in the cellar, downstairs, into that little Cisco 3560. And to you guys, there you go, that is that. So, questions? No.
No, a big thank you to Tom and to Mike and to the IDAC guys and the hotel IT guys and everybody else who's helped with the connectivity. I think it's been awesome. Okay, Mike has something to say.
It's not a question. When we came here and we started looking around all the different venues in Sheffield, and I came to this hotel and they said, oh, well, we have some air fibre on the roof of the Holiday Inn Express going to this data centre in Attercliffe. And I thought, are those the guys that Tom knows? And that's where this all kind of started in a way, was I worked out that we could actually get the decent bandwidth into this venue, whereas we went and looked everywhere else and it was, oh, sorry, yeah, you have to pay somebody to provide an awful lot of bandwidth. Well, not a lot, an awful lot of money to provide not a lot of bandwidth. Go on, Tom, what were you going to say?
I was going to say, as a quick stat, we managed to, by plugging a laptop straight into the switch, we got 700 megabits on speed test, and the meeting network has gone up to about 200 meg at points today. Yeah.
That was, I mean, I think I put it on Twitter actually on Monday night, and I think Richard Halfpenny went, because the screenshot I put up said 622 meg, and Richard Halfpenny said, what, you got a STEM 4 run into the building? And I went, bzzzt, you get the Alan Davis obvious but wrong answer award. So yeah, hopefully it's all worked, hopefully it's been fine. We did have one or two issues with weird 5 gig interference in the 5 gig spectrum yesterday, and I'd like to thank Will for pointing that out. And it was affecting just one access point in the room that was on that channel. It wasn't Wi-Fi, it wasn't even in a channel, it was kind of spread across 2 channels, and we couldn't find where it was. It appeared to be in the room, which was the strange thing, but we couldn't actually work out where it was. Hopefully Will's going to help us in London as far as setting the Wi-Fi up for the next meeting anyway. So there you go. Just a couple of data points when we looked at all the different venues. The other thing we wanted was a uniquely Sheffield venue, which this is, I think. The other uniquely Sheffield venue that we looked at was the Cutler's Hall, which is great because it's got suits of armour on the walls and things. Unfortunately, it only had 8 meg, so I think we'd have been a bit stuck.
Thank you, Mike.